Adriana Skinner gets called for the foul. Looks like Anaya Boone checking out of the game. Emma Disney coming in. Halftime. Rankins on the wing. Now finds Northup. Northup down low, Wilkerson. Wilkerson back top of the key, Scott. Scott's got 10 seconds on the shot clock now. Now finds Disney. Disney back out on the wing, Scott. Scott with 5 now. Back to Wilkerson. Wilkerson driving. Step through on the way. Their left hand is good. If I'm not mistaken, Tim, that puts Alicia Wilkerson up to double-digit in points now.
She has 10. Likes using that left hand.
Driving is number 22 for the Lady Eagles. She'll kick it out. A wing three-pointer on the way. No good once again. And the Lady Eagles living and dying by the three-pointer right now.
They're not going down.
They're dying by right now.
Yeah.
Scott finding Disney down low. Disney's right-handed turnaround layup's going to be good. Now the Lady Pioneers have an 8-point lead, and the Lady Eagles will shut down that momentum real quickly. We'll get a full timeout from them, and that'll allow us to take a quick break here. You're listening to 88.5 WVCP, also listening to the VolState Sports Network.
Welcome back to Lady Pioneers basketball. Sorry for the technical difficulties on the YouTube channel. We had to get our best man on it, A.J. Fawson, the head audio engineer here at VolState. He was able to fix the issue, and we should be good to go for the rest of the night.
Lady Eagles on top of the key coming out of that timeout. Lady Pioneers applying pressure on defense. Skinner with a jumper, no good. Rings in and out a couple of times. Rebound by the Lady Eagles. Put back attempt was no good. It was number 33, Madison Wright. Now Kayla Northup heads the other way for the Lady Pioneers. Scott finds Disney top of the key. Disney now to Rankins. Rankins down low, Wilkerson. Wilkerson trying to work, and she tried to go back to that left hand there, and the Lady Eagles had read that one from the start. And
she just didn't feel Skinner there off to her left, and she had a path. She could have kept wheeling around to the right, used her right hand, but somebody must have told her, hey, let's use that left hand a lot tonight. But referees are not blowing the whistle on foul calls at all.
They are holding the whistle tonight. Something we haven't seen too much lately, and Alicia Wilkerson gets a right-handed layup to go that time. And coming out of that timeout, the Lady Pioneers back in the full court press defense, and it works as they force a turnover there. It's Rankins picking up the steal for the Lady Pioneers. They lead by 10, under 6 minutes to go here in this first half. Disney finds Rankins top of the key. Now to Scott on the wing. Disney coming off the screen wide open from the free throw line, no good. Rankins trying to haul in the rebound. She ends up saving it, couldn't get two hands on it.
Nice hustle.
Scott's going to find Disney to a fading Northup in the corner, who's going to kick it back out. Scott on the wing. Back to Disney, top of the key, gives it back to Northup. Under 10 seconds to go on the shot clock now. 5 to go. Northup looking to Wilkerson. Wilkerson trying to go their left hand. Our shot's going to get blocked.
Tied up. Yeah, they're going to call a jump ball there, and it'll end up going to Dyersburg State.
Looked like number 10, Diamond Holland, only had one. I don't know about that jump call there, Tim.
You don't have to have two hands on the ball.
I thought she had just knocked it out with a clean swipe.
Oh, there was
Another forced turnover, but then turnover gets forced back. Neal tried to save it, and she does. And another three-pointer on the way from the Lady Eagles. This one goes, and probably the first or second one we've seen contested like that, and it ends up falling. Ava Craddock gets the three-pointer to go. It's now a 7-point Lady Pioneer lead. Disney driving baseline. Shot no good. Looked like to go off the underneath of the backboard, but I think we're going to get a foul call before that.
Sydney Neal with her first personal foul. Be a shooting foul, and Emma Disney will be at the line for her first 2 free throws of the night.
First one no good from Disney.
Emma Disney from Greenbrier High School.
No good on her second free throw. Haley Davis checks into the game and picks up the rebound off the free throw. She'll find Northrop. Northrop going to let it fly from 3. It's going to be good from Northrop, and it's now back up to a 10-point Lady Pioneer lead. They'll keep up with a full court press here. Lady Eagles trying to beat it. Craddock gets it past half court. Trapped in the corner by Rankins and Northrop, but they beat it. Down low, Neal. Neal looking down low for Wright. Wright can't handle in the entry pass, and now it's going to be the Lady Pioneers heading the other way. Northrop to Davis, back to Northrop.
Wilkerson wide open underneath.
Rankins mid-range, no good. Foot was on the line. And it looks like we're going to get a reach-in foul as Davis and Wilkerson try to trap.
It's just 2 fouls on the Lady Pioneers here, and we're halfway through the second quarter.
Anaya Boone checking into the game here for the Lady Pioneers. A wide open 3 once again from the Lady Eagles, no good. Shot attempted by Ava Craddock, who had just made a 3-pointer a couple possessions ago. Northrop, top of the key, Disney. Back on the wing, wide open, Haley Davis. 3-pointer short, rebounded by the Lady Eagles. And we're going to get a tie up here and a jump ball. If I'm not mistaken, Tim, it should be a Lady Pioneer ball here.
It is. Referee was put the ball down, tying his shoe, waiting for everybody to get set up, but we'll have a substitution. Tiara Starks coming in for Sarah Strickland. Starks from Denton, Texas.
Northrop on the wing, top of the key, Davis. Davis thought about a 3. Thought about a drive as well, but then she'll take it all the way back out, who kicks it to Disney on the wing. Back out Northrop, top of the key. Gets a screen from Disney. Disney rolls, looking down low, Boone. Boone double team, kicks it back out Northrop. Northrop in the corner from 3. It's short, rebounded by Haley Davis. Davis bounce pass to Northrop. Northrop's mid-range, no good, too much on it. Wilkerson trying to haul in the rebound. The Lady Eagles end up hauling it in, but trapped in the corner. Lady Eagles trying to beat it. And they do. Now they have a 3-on-2 going the other way. It's Tiara Starks leading the charge. Corner 3 on the way. It's no good. Rims in and out. Shot came from Diamond Holland. Rebounded by Anaya Boone. And the Lady Pioneers will slow it back down here with under 3 minutes to play here in the first half. And just a 10-point Lady Pioneer lead. Northrop gets a screen from Wilkerson. Alex not to use it. Now she'll give it to Wilkerson at the free throw line. Wilkerson gives it to Boone. Boone with a 3-pointer from the wing, no good. Rebounded by Wright for the Lady Eagles. Trying to find Holland. Boone breaks that up, and it's going to go out of bounds. And if Boone doesn't break that up, Lady Eagles are heading out with a 2-on-1 the other way. Starks gets the throw in here for the Lady Eagles. Northrop defending. Kicks it to Craddock on the wing. Lady Pioneers playing 2-3 zone. Looking down low right. Back top of the key, Starks. Starks with a 3-pointer from the top of the key. No good. Boone able to haul in the rebound for the Lady Pioneers.
Tiara Starks averaging 9.1 according to the NJCAA website. I don't know the validity of these statistics, but I'll give them to you as I read them off the website.
Haley Davis was looking in the corner. A pass is tipped away. Now it's the Lady Eagles heading a 2-on-2 breakaway. Craddock, no good. And looked like Davis, that was an intentional foul on her shot there and doesn't get it to go.
I think Haley thought that if she got anything, she got ball, but she's going to sit down with 2 personal fouls. Well, Ava Craddock goes to the line. She doesn't take a lot of time.
No, she doesn't.
She got that ball and just chucked it on up there. Missed that first one.
Second one good. And it's in a 9-point Lady Pioneer lead here.
6 points for Craddock. Leads the Lady Eagles.
Disney trying to find Wilkerson down low. Lady Eagles read that. Now it's the Lady Eagles heading the other way. Bounce pass trying to find, looked like to be Neal down low. Neal hauls it in, saving it from going out of bounds, and the Lady Eagles will have to reset. Neal in the corner now, working on Wilkerson. Trying to find cross court to Craddock. Craddock going to let it fly from 3, and it's going to be good. I couldn't tell the angle on that one because of the rim hanging in our way.
That other basket. 2 3-pointers for Ava Craddock from Lima, Ohio.
So play's going to be blown dead as the Lady Pioneers finally advanced it in their half of the court.
Blakely Mink was down low guarding Alicia Wilkerson, got called with a block underneath.
Anaya Boone trying to work on Holland. She gives it back to Wilkerson.
Nice.
Wilkerson has a wide open right-handed layup. And it's back up to an 8-point Lady Pioneer lead. Lady Pioneers needed that bucket bad as the Lady Eagles were kind of on a run there. Lady Eagles thought about driving. Now they'll take it all the way back out. It's going back to Craddock. Craddock thought about a 3. Now she'll kick it in the corner. Sydney Neal's 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Northrop. 30 seconds to play here in the first half now. Lady Pioneers lead by 8. Kayla Northrop on the wing, Armani Tolliver. Tolliver trying to find Northrop cutting. Passes just a little bit behind her. It was a nice placed pass. Hollins layup on the other end, no good for the Lady Eagles. It was rebounded by, looked like to be Starks, and now Armani Tolliver heading out the other way up to Anaya Boone. Boone spinning, right-handed layup, no good. Wilkerson couldn't haul in the rebound. Starks hauls it in, and Wilkerson's pass is going to be, not Wilkerson's pass, Starks' pass is going to be deflected by Wilkerson, but they're going to call it travel on Starks with 1.3 seconds to play here.
It was close. That would have been I'm not sure if Anaya Boone had a chance to get that or not. But they go 1.3 seconds too far away from the basket.
As that action will wrap up your first half, where Lady Pioneers hold an 8-point lead over the Lady Eagles from Dyersburg State College. You're listening to 88.5 WVCP and also on the VolState Sports Network. We are live here for the second half between the Dyersburg State Lady Eagles and your Volunteer State Lady Pioneers. Your Lady Pioneers lead the Lady Eagles 28-20 here, and the Lady Pioneers really should have a bigger lead than what the score shows.
Sure seems like they've dictated the game, just missed some rebounds, turnovers. We don't have statistics that tell us all of that, but just watching the game, it appears as though VolState should be up by more than the 8 points that they're up. Halftime points totals for the Lady Eagles. Diamond Holland with 1 3-pointer. She has 3 points. Ava Craddock, who is the team leader in points per game at 12.8, has 9 points. Blakely Mink with a field goal. Sydney Neal, Tiara Starks, and Madison Wright also with field goals. We are ready to go.
It'll be Lady Eagle ball here to start the second half. And Kayla Northup out there to start for the Lady Pioneers in the second half. It's going to be Starks on the free throw line, kicks it back out. Got Northup jumping for the three without even a pump fake. That's showing how much the Lady Eagles have shot 3-pointers tonight. Stark spin move, right-handed layup, no good. It was a nice move to get an open look, but just can't get it to fall. And it'll be the Lady Pioneers heading the other way.
First quarter that Kayla Northup has started.
On the wing is Rankins, back out top of the key, Northup to Scott on the wing. Now back out to Rankins, top of the key. To Boone, Boone on the wing. Boone drives left-handed. Left-hand shot is good. And it's back up to a 10-point lead here, and the Lady Pioneers come out full court press to start the second half. Makes her pick up her dribble. It's going to be Craddock trapped, and she's going to end up getting called with a travel.
I think they
or a
called
10-second.
10-second
It's going to be a turnover either way.
Yeah, with that shot clock up there, you can see if it gets down to 20, it's not even a decision that a referee needs to make.
Scott going to let it fly from 3. They were sagging off, and Snowden Scott makes them pay with a 3-pointer of her own, and it's now up to a 13-point Lady Pioneer lead out the gate. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor here. Coming from the Lady Eagles, only a 30-second timeout, and a minute and a half into this game. 2 quick baskets for the Lady Pioneers, and it's up to a 13-point lead.
When you hit that opening 3-pointer that you shoot in a quarter, that can get you some confidence going. Starting for the Lady Pioneers in the third quarter are Nye Rankins, Alicia Wilkerson. Let's see, we got Snowden Scott and Anaya Boone. And who am I missing? Is Haley Davis out there? No. Nye Rankins, Anaya Boone, Kayla Northup. There we go. Kayla Northup, Snow Scott, and Alicia Wilkerson.
Lady Eagles on a breakaway all the way the other way. Blocked by Wilkerson. Tim, I thought they may have called Northup for a foul there. She thought she was going to go the push on the back to take away that wide open layup. But
Sarah Strickland drove the length of the court down there. I was kind of surprised she didn't dish it off.
Boone's going to drive right. Tough right-handed layup from Anaya Boone. Gets it to go. Defense being pressured by Holland. And I think they're going to get Rankins on a reach-in here. And 7-0 run to come out and start this second half for the Lady Pioneers, 2 minutes in. Now it's going to be Craddock heading the other way, trying to go full court like Strickland did just a couple of seconds ago. But the Lady Eagles end up slowing it back down, looking for Craddock down low. Pass was too high. Rankins hauls it in for the Lady Pioneers. Rankins trying to set something up, finds Boone on the wing. Boone thought about a 3, and she's going to get called for the travel off the jab step.
She's exhibiting a bunch of confidence. She's going to go ahead and try to take that shot right there. Haven't seen a lot of 3-pointers from Anaya Boone, but I bet she can drop them in. Could have another 10-second call here.
Maybe, almost. 8 seconds. Craddock now double-teamed by Rankins and Scott. Kicks it out. Starks now in the corner. Holland going to let it fly for a three, no good. Rebounded by Snow Scott as she's going to end up falling down and get called for a travel. Is what the referee is signaling. It's going to go back to the Lady Eagles.
Snow Scott doesn't have a whole lot of meat on her bones, okay? So if somebody knocks that ball and she's holding it, she's going to go with it.
Driving now kicks it out. Lady Eagles is going to be Craddock with a three-pointer. It's good. And that's back-to-back possessions. Now the Lady Eagles have drove and got the extra defender to help on the drive. And now it's going to be Anaya Boone, 2-on-1 the other way, dishes off to Wilkerson. Wilkerson, patient with her shot, gets it to go. And it's back up to a 37-23 Lady Pioneer lead. Now Craddock heading the other way for the Lady Eagles. Shot's no good, blocked by Wilkerson, but they're going to say Wilkerson got her arm on the way up. And Ava Craddock will go to the line for 2 free throw attempts here.
Ava Craddock with 12, now 13 points.
13 out of the 24, over half. Half of the points now. And now 14 out of the 25. Ava Craddock has been the offense for the Lady Eagles tonight. Now they have full court press of their own. Northrop almost trapped in the corner, able to beat it and get it past half court. Now finds Wilkerson at the free throw line, down low to Boone. Boone couldn't haul in the pass as she was already going up with her shot before she got the ball.
That pass was too low, down around her knees, and you don't want to do that to a forward or a post player when they're that far underneath.
Top of the key, it's Craddock once again, gets a screen. She'll drive left-handed layup, no good. And it looks like Alicia Wilkerson's going to pick up another foul here.
Craddock back out the line where she just hit 2 free throws.
Makes her first here.
Timeout by head coach Otis Key. I'm trying to settle his troops down here. It's first timeout for the Lady Pioneers. Wilkerson seems to be able to get a shot when she wants to. It's just looks like the play has got a lot more run and gun here in the third quarter.
The Lady Eagles have, I know it's early in the third quarter so far, but they seem to be attacking the rim more than relying on the three. As Craddock's second free throw is going to be good, and it's a 10-point Lady Pioneer lead here. Full court press still being applied. Wilkerson finds Northup. Northup dribbles it out to half court, now dribbles it back, trying to find Rankins. Rankins able to haul in that pass. Snow Scott from 3 on the wing, no good, rims in and out. A fight for the rebound. It's going to be the Lady Eagles. Starks heading the other way, trying to go full court. Passes intercepted by Scott, but it's going to be hauled in by the Lady Eagles. A three-pointer, no good. Strickland hauls it in for the Lady Eagles in the corner, being pressured by Northup. Northup doesn't get any help on the trap. Looking down low to looked like to be Madison Wright, but the pass is going to go out of bounds and go back to the Lady Pioneers. Snow Scott finds Northup. Northup driving up, right baseline. Now finds Wilkerson, top of the key. Wilkerson now to Rankins. Give it back to Snow Scott, and the Lady Pioneers are going to slow it down. Northup, top of the key. Northup trying to set up a play to Coach Key's instructions. Northup trying to drive with a screen from Wilkerson. Now finds a wide open Scott cutting baseline. Now kicks it out. Rankins on the wing. Now to Boone, top of the key. Boone driving. Layup. No good. Spun around the rim a bunch of times. Northup's put back, no good. Doesn't get it. Grabs a rebound. Put back, no good once again. Now the Lady Eagles end up with it.
A lot of shot attempts there. Just couldn't get one to go down.
Skinner's going to drive left-handed. Loses the ball as she was driving, and it's just going to roll out of bounds and go back to the Lady Pioneers.
I couldn't tell if that was off of her hand or if it ended up hitting off of her leg, but referee right on it down there at the baseline. VolState basketball.
Northrop up to Scott. Scott had to chase down the pass, almost let it get away from her, but she hauls it in. Gives it back to Northrop, who finds Boone. Boone in the near corner, back out far wing Rankins. Top of the key, Northrop. Northrop with a three-pointer, no good off the front of the rim. Hauled in by Ava Craddock, and now she'll head the other way.
Lady Pioneers have gone away from that inside game that treated them so well in the first half with Wilkerson.
Lady Eagles had a wide open cutting. Adriana Skinner doesn't find her. Starks able to haul it in. Starks with a shot from the wing, no good. Rebounded by Skinner. Skinner, we're going to get a whistle on the floor here. I think they're going to say Snow Scott's going to pick up a foul here, as Haley Davis checking into the game here for the Lady Pioneers, taking the spot of Kayla Northrop. Out of Craddock on the wing. Wow. Craddock driving, a nice move by Craddock to get to the hoop. And like I said, like we were saying earlier, Ava Craddock has been most of the offense tonight from the Lady Eagles. Snow Scott trapped at half court off the full court press, finds Alicia Wilkerson, who finds Haley Davis.
Had a 2-on-1 if she'd have just turned around, but she wanted to get that ball off to a guard. 18 points for Ava Craddock.
Rankin's trying to find Boone down low. Boone doesn't get it to go, and Ava Craddock able to haul in the rebound. A wide open look from Anaya Boone. Now Ava Craddock tries to go coast to coast again, and
there's that Euro step you like
step
to.
Was. Oh, out. And I got a good angle of it from up here, Tim. Probably the best one I've had this year. I saw it line up, and she split the defenders with a nice Euro step, and it's now a 6-point Lady Pioneer lead after the Lady Pioneers hopped off to a fast start here they went on a 7-0 run in the first 2 minutes, and the Lady Eagles have crawled their way back into this one.
Ava Craddock with 11 points in the quarter. She's the only Lady Eagle to score here in the third quarter, as they now have 11 here in the quarter. Anaya Boone was scoring early in this third quarter, but they just started settling with a three-point shot, or having a little trouble with that full court pressure that Dyersburg State is putting on them, and too many turnovers and too many missed buckets underneath as well. They have had ample opportunity under the basket, but seem like they're trying to play to contact instead of try to put it up on the glass and get that easy bucket underneath. But we'll see what happens here as Alicia Wilkerson throws it in for VolState.
Also something I noticed, Cherokee Upton got the start, and we haven't seen her since her starting shift in the first quarter.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. As that pass eludes Haley Davis, and another turnover.
Lady Eagles only trailed by 6 here, a chance to make it even smaller. Skinner driving baseline, shots blocked from behind by Alicia Wilkerson. Saved by Haley Davis from going out of bounds, and Davis will head up the other way here for the Lady Pioneers. Now in the corner, Snow Scott. Scott looking down low to Wilkerson. Wilkerson trying to find Boone. Her pass was deflected out of bounds.
Now goes outside as the only door that's open over there in that far corner is where that ball was headed. Thankfully, a fan snagged it before it went out into the hallway.
Davis gets a pass in the corner, wide open, going to take her shot, and it's going to be good. Three-pointer from Haley Davis. Looked like miscommunication on the defensive side for the Lady Eagles led to that three, and it should be up to a 9-point Lady Pioneer lead here once the scoreboard gets updated. Skinner gets a shot, no good. Craddock with a rebound. Her putback's going to be good. Ava Craddock with her 13th point of the quarter, with 2.5 to go in the third quarter, and Haley Davis is trapped in the corner. She gets a jump ball called.
Speaking of Cherokee Upton, here she comes off the bench to replace Snow Scott. Emma Disney will also enter the game and replace Nye Rankins.
Let's see if the Lady Pioneers can get back to what they're doing in the first half of working in the paint.
Dyersburg State definitely is trying to take that away from Alicia Wilkerson. They're double teaming her when she gets the ball down low in the post.
Davis being heavily guarded on defense as she dribbles it back out to half court. It's going to be number 24, Sarah Strickland, applying the defense. Davis trying to drive, 5 seconds on the shot clock, and she's going to get called for the travel as she was trying to make a last effort attempt to get the shot off before the shot clock expired.
She was trying to break through 2 defenders there, and that wasn't happening. Tiara Starks enters the game for Dyersburg State.
Now on the wing, it's going to be Tiara Starks. Now top of the key. Back out to the wing. Strickland. Top of the key. Strickland. Starks driving. And it looked like Mink was coming to set a screen, and she got ran through by Anaya Boone. And Anaya Boone picking up the foul and putting them in the 1-on-1 situation, I believe. Tim, and
they don't get a one-on-one in ladies. It's 2 shots.
Oh, you just getting 2 shots automatically?
Yeah.
And speaking of fouls, you got 0 fouls from Dyersburg State in this third quarter so far. Blakely Mink making her first free throw at the line. Second free throw good as well, as we're going to get a substitution here from the Lady Eagles. But only a 5-point Lady Pioneer lead.
First 2 points, their first point scored in the third quarter that were not scored by Ava Craddock, who's sitting on the bench right now getting a rest.
Let's see if the Lady Eagles can produce anything on offense with Craddock on the bench. Trying to find Disney, who is cutting. Now it's ball on the floor. Cherokee Upton hauls it in for the Lady Pioneers, who finds Davis on the wing. Top of the key, Disney. Shot clock down to 5 here. Trying to look for Wilkerson down low. Wright took that away. As, like we were saying earlier, Alicia Wilkerson once again double teamed in the paint. Lady Eagles heading the other way. Down, pass down low to Holland. Got the Lady Pioneers to jump, and it's now down to a 3-point Lady Pioneer lead. As Boone, the only forward in her end of the court, and Holland shot no good. Boone tried to haul in the rebound. It's going to go back to the Lady Pioneers, but that was miscommunications from the Lady Pioneers there, as a full court trap was being applied by the Lady Eagles. And Boone was the only one with the ball in her end of the court, and everyone else ran down the court as Boone was double teamed. And luckily, Lady Eagles couldn't make their layup, as Lady Pioneers will get the ball back, only leading by 3 here with under a minute to go in the third quarter. Davis was forced almost to go out of bounds, but we're going to get a whistle before that, and I believe a foul. The first foul from the Lady Eagles this quarter with 54 seconds to go here in the third.
Deanna Starks picks up her second foul. That's the first one of the quarter.
Davis being picked up at half court once again from Strickland. Now Armani Tolliver top of the key. Now to Disney. Disney trying to drive. Nowhere to go for Disney. Kicks it back out Wilkerson. Wilkerson saves it from going out of bounds. They have Wilkerson on the wing here. Now to Tolliver in the corner to Davis. 1 second to go. She'll chuck up a 3 and gets it to go to beat the shot clock.
That's a running 3 right there.
Like Haley Davis is just trying to hit the rim or something and ends up getting it to go. Now a 3-pointer on the way the other end from Sydney Neal, no good. And the shot clock is off here, so the clock's going to bleed under 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Davis top of the key, 5 seconds to go here. Screen from Wilkerson. Davis doesn't take it. Left-handed layup, no good.
Bailed out with a block call right there.
That seems like one of the first times we've seen Davis get a call to go away on the offensive end tonight.
Everything else has been a travel or
a no call.
Yeah, or out of bounds.
Yeah. Davis first free throw good. So Lady Pioneers lead back up to 7. Second free throw on the way. Off the front of the rim, no good. Holland able to haul in the rebound here for the Lady Eagles, and the clock is going to expire. The Lady Pioneers lead the Lady Eagles 44-37, but the Lady Eagles got it down almost to within 1 there, and the Lady Pioneers are able to build up their lead to end the third quarter, but we'll see what kind of team the Lady Pioneers.
That's a 17-point quarter right there for the Lady Eagles. They only had 20 at halftime. They almost scored as many points in the third quarter as they did in the first two. The Lady Pioneers scored, 16 points, I believe. So first quarter that VolState has been outscored here in this contest.
Ava Craddock almost, how many she have, 13? Or I think that's right, or 15 maybe.
13 points in that quarter, 22 for the game. Diamond Holland and Blakely Mink were the only others to score for the Lady Eagles. So I didn't get to the stats for the Lady Pioneers at halftime. So Kayla Northrup through three quarters has 5 points. Haley Davis with a 7-point quarter there is now in double figures with 10. Alicia Wilkerson only had one bucket in the third quarter. She's up to 16 points. Snow Scott has 3. Emma Disney with 4, and Anaya Boone with 6 points. We are set for the final quarter here, Kurt.
As the Lady Eagles throw the ball in, Lady Pioneers, some are still trying to get in position as they frantically got back into position here. As they're in a 2-3 zone to start, and miscommunication between Craddock and Strickland forces a pass to go out of bounds, and it'll be Lady Pioneer ball. It'll be Alicia Wilkerson throwing it in here to Haley Davis, who finds Armani Tolliver, who finds Emma Disney on the wing, and they advance it past half court. Gives it back to Tolliver. Tolliver, top of the key, trying to set up something here. Disney on the wing.
Somebody's going to have to start hitting some threes here, I think, as they're packing down a little bit.
Davis driving. Shot from mid-range, no good. Wright hauls it in. And besides that 7-0 run from the Lady Pioneers in that first 2 minutes, they only had, 6 points other than that in those final 8, as an air ball 3 from the Lady Eagles goes out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Lady Pioneers.
Ava Craddock with that bad shot right there. We haven't seen too many of those in the middle part of this game.
Skinner almost ends up with a steal of her own on the full court press. Boone trying to find Disney down low. Pass couldn't be held in as ball's going to go out of bounds. It looks like going to stay off one of the Lady Eagles, I believe.
Yes, that was, I believe, off of Craddock, who might have been down low there.
I believe that as well. Armani Tolliver to throw it in. She'll find Davis on the wing. Passes it cross-wing, Disney. Disney setting a screen for Tolliver. Tolliver now to Wilkerson. Letting Wilkerson have all the room she wants besides that paint. Under 10 seconds to go here. Now they'll kick it out Davis. Davis with a deep 3 from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Eagles. Tiara Starks. Starks trapped. She's able to break it, though, and give it up to Wright. Wright now leading the other way for the Lady Eagles. Her pass was blocked. Gets it back, though, and ends up completing her pass to Starks. Starks pull up mid-range on the way. No good. Too much on that one. And Disney hauls it in for the Lady Pioneers.
That pass over to Haley Davis was just a little short of going in the basket.
I was thinking that as well. Davis to Armani Tolliver on the wing. Now to Wilkerson in the corner. Wilkerson with a mid-range on the way. No good. And Ava Craddock able to haul in the rebound. Almost dribbled it into her own corner there. So I think she had remembered about the trap from earlier. And now Starks driving. Starks no good. Defense applied by Boone, but number 33, Madison Wright, was wide open on the rebounds, able to haul that one in. It's only a 5-point Lady Pioneer lead here. Boone up to Disney. It's a 2-on-1. Disney elects not to find Wilkerson in the paint and kick it back out to Armani Tolliver here, as they'll play the clock game to Boone. Boone down low, Wilkerson. Wilkerson double team, gets a move to go, and able the right-handed layup. They'll pick it out. Craddock on the wing here. Craddock driving. Craddock shot. No good. Rings in and out. Battling for the rebound. I think Wright was trying to tip it to Craddock, but Craddock wasn't expecting it. Now Haley Davis dribbles it all the way down the court and passes it back out to Armani Tolliver. Under 7 minutes to play here. A 7-point Lady Pioneer lead. Shot clock dwindles under 10 seconds. Tolliver picks up her dribble. Down low, Disney. Disney's shot no good. She almost able to haul in the rebound between 3 Lady Eagles, but the Lady Eagles end up with it. It's going to be Starks heading the other way. Now down low, Craddock. Craddock's left-handed layup, no good. She blew a wide open layup. She'll get her own rebound, kicks it out to right. Right working on Boone. Right shot good, and it's now to a 5-point Lady Pioneer lead. Back and forth here in the fourth quarter so far. Disney trapped in the corner, trying to free herself up. And we're going to get a timeout here from the Lady Pioneers. Coach Key not too happy to use a timeout in that situation there, as Emma Disney was trapped in front of her own bench.
He's got plenty. I think he's got a couple more even left. So that play was happening right there in front of him. But I think he wanted to see Emma Disney work out of that. He's going through that right now as he's talking to his players. But you don't want to, when they're on you full court, you don't want to dribble to the boundaries, because that just adds another player to the other team. So to get that pass down there, you want to get out of that quickly. Dribble out of it, pass out of it, whatever. But I'm kind of wondering if Coach Key will go back to the full court pressure himself, as he seemed like he was getting quite a few turnovers for
I was shocked.
the Lady Eagles.
And Kayla Northrup saves it from going out of bounds, as almost thrown away by Starks there. As I don't know what really Kayla Northrup was.
Well, she should have gone all the way on the other side to receive the pass, but all of a sudden when the ball got to her, she realized her feet were right on that half-court line.
Nia Boone with a three-pointer from the wing, no good. Long rebound goes to Starks for the Lady Eagles. Almost trapped by Northrup at the half-court line, but Starks is able to beat it. Kicks out to Holland, top of the key. Holland driving, right-handed layup. Too much on that one. Rankins hauls it in for the Lady Pioneers. And, Tim, I don't think we've seen that full starting lineup there out at the same time besides the starting lineup at the start of the game.
No, we haven't.
We've seen just a mixture of different lineups from Coach Key.
Yeah, I think we've had 4 different starting lineups to start each of the 4 quarters.
Tolliver to Anaya Boone. Boone now driving with her left hand. Shot no good. Defense by Madison Wright. And now she's trapped underneath her own basket, trying to throw it off Emma Disney's foot. Doesn't go out of bounds, though. Goes to Anaya Boone, who finds Disney down low. Disney's shot no good, but they're going to say Disney's fouled. As I think
Madison Wright underneath. She tried to throw that ball off of Emma Disney, I believe. Again, that's the second time she tried to do that and missed. So Emma's pretty good at getting out of the way. She sinks her first free throw.
second free throw's good as well. It's now up to a 7-point Lady Pioneer lead.
4 points now for Emma Disney. As Sarah Strickland will replace Tiara Starks. There's that full court pressure again I was talking about.
The Lady Eagles seem to beat it down low. Madison Wright. Right shot no good. But looks like to be fouled by Anaya Boone on the shot.
Yeah, she initiated that contact as Anaya Boone was out of position. Madison Wright had her on her hip there and tried to get an and one, but couldn't get the layup to go.
First free throw from Wright.
Halfway down and came out. Only the second free throw missed by Dyersburg State in this game.
Second free throw, no good. And 2 big free throws from the Lady Eagles, no good there. And Northrop getting chased from behind, gets the ball stolen away from her, who looked like number 24, Sarah Strickland, tried to throw it off the back of Kayla Northrop as they were both tangled up on the far baseline, but they're going to say it stays for the Lady Pioneers. Disney top of the key here. Gives it back Kayla Northrop to Anaya Boone. Boone on the wing. Boone shoots a three, was given space. Emma Disney pulls in the rebound and gets a putback attempt to go. It's now a 9-point.
With that left hand, Emma Disney.
I think we're going to see a lot of the Lady Eagles living and dying by the three here. And a lot of those shots are probably going to be coming from number 12, Ava Craddock. Down low looking for Diamond Holland. Holland's layup good. As Northrop, trapped in a corner, finds Rankins, who kicks it up to Armani Tolliver. Tolliver cross court to Northrop, who is sprinting up. And Northrop slows it back down, kicks it back out Tolliver. 4 minutes to play here in this one.
Wilkerson on the bench for this latter part of the game.
Northrop driving right-handed. Northrop tried to switch to left. I saw what she was trying to do, but the Lady Eagles were one step ahead of Kayla Northrop there. And now Craddock going the other way. Craddock's shot no good. And we're going to get another foul on Anaya Boone.
I think that's going to be on Nye Rankins.
They're going to get Rankins on that one? Yeah, they got Rankins. Craddock back at the free throw line here for the Lady Eagles. Her first free throw good. And it cuts it down now to a 6-point lead. Second free throw, no good. Rims in and out, rebounded by Emma Disney. Finds Northrop. Crosses past half court, she's trapped. Ball was knocked out of bounds by Ava Craddock, but ball's going to stay with the Lady Pioneers.
She went right to that corner again.
We've seen that the last couple of possessions. Kayla Northrop has dribbled to that far side corner as soon as she passes half court there. Davis will find Armani Tolliver.
Armani Tolliver getting some big minutes here at the end of the game.
I was thinking to myself earlier, we hadn't seen her much in this game, and she's played majority of the fourth quarter here. Rankins now driving right-handed, shots off underneath the backboard, but we're going to get a whistle on the floor here.
Sarah Strickland will pick up her second shooting foul for Nia Rankins. Let's see how they can hit some free throws here down the stretch.
Haley Davis checked in for Kayla Northrop on the possession before that. Rankins' first free throw good.
It's her first point of the ball game.
Second free throw good as well.
Nia Rankins from Lebanon High School, Wilson County.
8-point Lady Pioneer lead here. Craddock trap. Lady Eagles beat it up to Holland, who gives it back to Craddock. Craddock trying to work, she'll drive. Nice step through by Craddock, and her shot is good to go, and Ava Craddock has gotten deep into her bag of tricks tonight. She's brought the lead down to 6, and probably the only reason the Lady Eagles find themselves down 6. Emma Disney is going to shoot a 3, no good, as clock now reads under 3 minutes, and Craddock finds number 24, Strickland. Strickland now in the corner, Starks in the three-pointer. Diamond Holland from 3, it's good! And it's now a 3-point Lady Pioneer lead here. Because I think if you're the Lady Pioneers, you're hoping to use more time off the clock that last possession rather than shooting up a 3 early in the shot clock. But shot clock now down under 20 seconds. Game clock about 2:10 it reads. Lady Pioneers lead by 3. Here late in the fourth quarter, Rankins, top of the key, picks up her dribble. 10 seconds to go now on the shot clock. Disney trying to set up a play, but she doesn't have long as the clock reads now under 5. Disney going to pull up from mid-range, no good. Can't haul in or rebound. She tried to get it with one hand, doesn't go. Now it's Craddock the other way. Craddock shot, good, and the foul, and she'll go to the free throw line with a chance to tie the game. I was expecting a Euro step there, Tim, I'm not going to lie, but she just went straight up, and it paid off for her. Speaking of Alicia Wilkerson, she'll check back into the game here for Nia Rankins. As free throw from Craddock's no good, rebounded by Armani Tolliver. Craddock with a steal, but they're going to get her for the reach-in.
Ava Craddock couldn't believe.
She got caught for the reach-in there.
Yeah, that foul call.
But Lady Pioneers only lead by 1 here. A minute 45 to go.
Wide open underneath the bucket.
They'll give it to her. Now working on Skinner. Turn around. Gets her move to go, but the ball goes in and out of the rim. And now with a minute and a half to go, a chance for the Lady Eagles here. Starks on the wing.
I mean, you got to give this ball to Craddock, don't you?
Yeah, you'd think if you're that's what Armani Tolliver's thinking. She is all over Craddock there. And we're going to travel called on number 24, Sarah Strickland, as defense being applied by Emma Disney there. But yeah, Armani Tolliver was all over Ava Craddock there.
Well, at this point, you might want to foul her instead of let her get a shot up.
Ailey Davis trapped at half court looking for Wilkerson. Wilkerson now to Emma Disney. And if you're the Lady Pioneers, you're trying to use every last second of that clock while also trying to get off a good-looking shot.
Yeah, you got to get a good shot.
If I'm going to be honest, I'd want Haley Davis or Anaya Boone taking that last shot for me. Anaya Boone's shot no good, but we're going to get a charge called. Number 14, Adriana Skinner taking the charge, and with under a minute to play, the Lady Eagles had the ball back.
Fourth foul on Anaya Boone.
And I don't blame Anaya Boone on that one. That was a bang-bang play, and I think the call could have went either way.
I don't disagree with you.
And now, if you're Anaya Boone, you got to play it safe as you have 4 fouls. And the Lady Eagles have been attacking the paint so far in the second half. I think we're going to get a timeout here from the Lady Eagles. A full timeout with 45 seconds. As normally we take a break here, but we got 45 seconds left in a one-possession game, and the Lady Eagles have called their way back here in the second half. We were saying all that about how it should have been a bigger lead at halftime, and the Lady Pioneers were dictating it, but it's been the polar opposite in the second half. The Lady Eagles have really found their footing for them on offense and taken away Alicia Wilkerson and Anaya Boone on the inside, and it's been the Lady Eagles and, most importantly, the Ava Craddock second half.
Yeah, Ava had a great third quarter. Only has 3 points so far in the fourth quarter, but Madison Wright has chipped in with 2 buckets as they've gotten the ball to her underneath.
Speaking of Madison Wright, I mean, she missed 2 free throws at the line there, and Ava Craddock missing a free throw to tie up the game off that and one. So 3 crucial free throws that if all 3 were hit, they'd be up 3, or even if just one were hit, we'd be tied. And the Lady Eagles do have the ball with a chance to go up here or tie the game with a free throw. It would also be interesting with all the different lineups we've seen from Coach Key, who will send back out there, and he's going to send out the same 5.
Ailey Davis, Armani Tolliver, Emma Disney, Alicia Wilkerson, and Anaya Boone. And sending Anaya out there with 4 fouls. I would say if she goes down, either Nye Rankins or Kayla Northrup would be the one to go in to replace her. Let's see, who do they have on Craddock? They guard Armani Tolliver.
She was on her last possession, too, and they'll isolate Ava Craddock on Armani Tolliver. Trying to drive. It's going to go off Alicia Wilkerson's knee. Tolliver and Craddock's going to get tangled up at the free throw line. Now Davis looks like we're going to get a foul called here.
That's surprising. That's the 5th foul. Why are they not shooting? Is it a backcourt foul? That should be a shooting foul, right? I thought that was maybe that's only the.
And the Lady Eagles are going to get a steal off the inbound, but we're going to get a whistle on the floor here.
Okay, so that was their 4th foul. Okay, Madison Wright's had 3 fouls in this quarter, and that's her 4th foul, and now we will be shooting the bonus 2 shots. Up by a point, Anaya Boone. Perfect so far. Actually has not shot a free throw. That's Emma Disney. Missed the first one.
As off the inbound there prior to that, the ball was loose, but the Madison Wright got called for the foul before that. Could have been tragic for the Lady Pioneers as Anaya Boone hits her 2nd free throw, and we're going to get a time. I thought we were going to get a timeout, but
Snowden Scott's going to come in to play defense for Boone.
And we are going to get a timeout now. I thought we were going to get a timeout, but shot clock's going to be off as we're under 30 seconds to play here.
But what they want to do is that timeout's a full timeout that was called by head coach Nathan Dalmy, and that ball is going to be advanced in women's basketball. I guess you can use a full timeout and advance the ball half court. So they should have been getting the ball out underneath Lady Pioneers basket, but I see the officials that are pointing. I thought they were pointing up here to the half court line, and that's where the ball will be thrown in. So thank you for joining us on the VolState Sports Network here on YouTube, and for listening to us on 88.5 WVCP, the VolState Community College as on-air or on-campus radio station.
Ava Cardick was trying to get onto the court from her bench there, and Armani Tolliver picked her up as soon as she put her foot on the court line.
They're posting Craddock up right now.
She's trying to get in the paint, but it's going to be Tiara Starks. Starks no good, but a foul called, and with 12 seconds flat, we're going to get 2 free throws coming from Tiara Starks with a chance to tie the game.
Emma Disney with the blocking foul. That's her second foul. That'll be a shooting foul.
As we saw there, totally different approach from the Lady Eagles. They cleared everyone out to the three-point line, just let Ava Cardick try to work on Armani Tolliver, and it didn't work. But they'll end up at the free throw line, and Stark misses her first free throw. And free throws have been a pain for both teams here late.
Let's see if she tries to miss this one on purpose.
Free throw no good. Wilkerson and Davis both go crashing for the board. We're going to get a jump ball, but Haley Davis was very close to her foot being on the baseline as Wilkerson and Davis did not communicate as to who was going for that rebound. So I feel like that's very important, something to discuss with 10 seconds left.
And that'll be another full timeout that Coach Key will, I'm assuming the ball is going to be coming, or VolState basketball. So I looked down at my score sheet to make sure, but Coach Key would not have called a timeout and pointed to where he wanted the ball, but it'll be right in front of his bench this time, up by 9.3 seconds to go, as this game has gotten down tight here at the end. A 44-37 lead at the end of 3 quarters VolState had there, but now Lady Eagles have never tied the game and have not led the game at this point, but got within 1 point at 52-51. But a free throw by Anaya Boone, 1 out of 2 made. Both teams are in the bonus. So not sure who the best free throw shooter is for the Lady Pioneers. You have that stat up? Trying to get my iPad to work.
I might. Actually, now that you mention it, as it's going to be Snow Scott throwing it in right in front of Coach Key here. Scott trying to find someone. Skinner defending. She'll look down low to Wilkerson. Wilkerson hauls it in, and her shot's going to be good off the inbound pass. And it's up now to a 4-point Lady Pioneer lead here with 3 seconds to go. They'll give it to Craddock. Craddock doesn't get fouled. Shot's going to be blocked by Wilkerson to end it.
He just said no fouls, and what happened? Alicia Wilkerson
almost
blocked the shot. Oh, my goodness. We have a final score here now, 55 to. But let's see what she ended up with. Get her final totals here. 14 ended up, that was her 20th point on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 field goals and 2 free throws. So 20 for Alicia Wilkerson. Looks like 10 for Haley Davis. 5 for Kayla Northrup. 3 for Snow Scott. Let's see, 4, 6, 8 for Emma Disney. 7 for Anaya Boone. And that was a hard-fought game right there, Kurt.
Lady Pioneers had to fight for that one.
It would have been very, very disappointing if they would have lost that one right there at the end of the ball game.
Yes, it would have been. But now here we got the boys coming up. And
well, the Lady Pioneers, first of all, will move to 5-4 on the season, and now 3-2 in conference play. Let's see, they next play. They have away games, is that right?
Yeah, I think they got 3 away games here to start off December, and then should be the end of the 2022 season.
See if I can get the schedule here.
But I also believe this is the first time the Lady Pioneers have been above 500 this year as well, so that's something to build off of.
Absolutely. Let's see if I've got. I don't have my schedule here handy. Must be in a different folder. Let's see if I can find it. Tell you what, I'll find it when we come back. So